That. Moving on there, but we see the Mii Brawler getting selected up, and as well as FloppyFail, the Dark Samus, the typical, kind of the zoner against a character that wants to kind of just get in your face and rush down. But a lot of options being there, and then Thropper used as recovery and the command grab missing out. But all these options so far, Yeast unable to find their way in, but didn't eat too much damage, to be honest.
Yeah, Yeast, if I'm not mistaken, uses the same Brawler controls, or not controls, moves as Apple Reviewer, so I believe the only one that we haven't seen yet, the neutral special, I believe that is the Flurry Punch. If not, then it should be the Shot Put, because no one uses Exploding Sidekick, aka Falcon Punch, but make it worse.
Is it worse? I think it's better.
It might be better. I don't know. It's not good. It's Falcon Punch, so...
It's not a good move to really begin with, but...
Someone get Fire the Pyro in here.
I do believe it is the better move. I had, oh, hold up. Big combo.
Uh-oh.
You're dead.
Here we go. Thropper? Yep.
Oh.
No Kill Spark, though.
Oh, that one
will do, though.
Got caught
I love
slipping.
Brawler.
Good old Brawler moment. Being able to utilize those platforms as well. And great little stuff on there saying you're going to keep holding shield. And now potentially goes for another command grab. That is a chunky 40%. A spike down and great little checkmate situation. Catching the spot dodge afterwards as well. FloppyFail doing a fantastic job. You got to be so careful of those platforms. It's kind of like going against the Mario matchup to be so careful of it. And, oh, barely missed the timing.
A great parry there as well. Yeast trying to go for the down air. That's something that you don't really see other Mii Brawlers do, but I love seeing every little bit of flavor that people put on characters like that.
I think that Neutral B done the favor, doing fantastic stuff, but jumped in to little corkscrews, so unfortunately. Won't be able to punish that move, but has a huge amount of percent leads to work with. That Nair is a ridiculously good move. The up smash, not be able to kill just yet, but a Thropper, check it to see. Maybe I can take a stock on there, but the call out with that jump, great stuff. With the 1-2 piece combo, a relatively heavy character, so you want to get it on there, try to utilize that rage, but a dash attack is not a safe option. So Yeast gonna go ahead and punish it.
Yeah, Yeast looking pretty well poised right now.
Oh!
FloppyFail gonna fall into another command grab, and honestly, I think the down B's help it a little bit there. I think it's canceling some of the end lag. Not that it really matters, because once you hit that command grab, you're basically resetting to neutral afterwards, but up air and up tilt. That's when you start seeing the Thropper follow suit. I think Yeast is looking for the early kill to take it with 2 stocks remaining.
Oh, but no punish? Off of that, it's really a lot of negativity on that frame. Great little follow through, and finally we got to see it. No shot put needed. You're gonna catch these hands instead.
Yeah, I've seen some back and forth on the neutral specials, but I think for the most part, the Mii Brawler mains, the few that there are, have settled on Flurry being the best neutral special for the character.
Yeah, I think it depends how you play in the matchup, right?
I do think it is a little matchup dependent, but I think the general consensus that you see them like the default pick, when you're going into a blind matchup, is you're gonna see the Flurry more often than you see the shot put. I could be wrong. I could be spitting misinformation. If I am, I'll be flamed by all 3 Mii Brawler mains.
Let's go. Oh man. But yeah. A little dangerous time on that platforms. We'll have to see what can be done, but will be selected in anyways. PS2. Running it back. We'll have to see what FloppyFail can do to adjust. Both them kind of conversing. Yeast who's just nodding. Yeah, I agree. Just love the little shrug and the kind of the nod, but we'll have to see what can be done. Locking in with the music. The AirPods are in, ready to fight as we go and move on to game number 2 on PS2. Let's see what can be done. Also, I hate it when Mii Brawler players are just like, yeah, here's my setup, and they start listing you a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't think I know what that means. Just tell me what you got.
Yeah, just what does your button do? When you hit that, what am I gonna see?
Like, flip kick, command grab, what neutral B you have? And they're like, yeah, I'm like 2, 3, 1, 1. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that means. I played Smash to avoid doing math. Don't make me do it again. Oh. At the same time,
you gotta figure out the specifics for your combo. How much percent does that do?
Nah,
what percent does that kill? It's all math.
I guess.
We've been tricked. Our math teachers were right. We will use math in our everyday life.
And we don't have a calculator as well. Can't use all those tools. But speaking
Wow,
of that,
that was...
we were having a conversation there, but FloppyFail was just saying, let me make a statement on how I can shut down this character. Locking in, real good stuff on there. Has to just kind of go for the 1-2 piece on Yeast end, but the chasing game continues, and I'm loving how many times FloppyFail has been called.
Yo.
That killed! Giant spark moment. My goodness.
All right, FloppyFail. We see you. Yeast has a lot to fight back through now.
Yeah, that's rough too. Oh my goodness. I don't think that was true, right? There's no way. Great little conversion there. But at the same time, you're not really expecting someone to go for that up B, and it works out in the favor.
I think that's something that you get hit by and you're like, all right, I'm taking a lot of percent, but I'll be fine here. But I think that was just a PS2 ceilings moment. Because the ceiling is really close to the camera. Like, you don't have a lot of space up there.
Could be a mix of both. Could have been anything at that point, but FloppyFail with a big lead. And how many times is this jump going to be called out? Jeez. Yeah, I'm just like, it surely won't, but this back of my head, I'm like, but maybe it might. And you have to be so careful on those tech situations, the platforms. They want it. They want to chase you on their down throw, instant thrup, the instant double jump thrupper.
Yeah, we're at that percent now, too.
Oh, man.
If we get an up tilt or an up air. Oh! Smash, apparently. I didn't know that one comboed, but it's hot.
Got caught slipping, trying to go for those autopilot motions with, like, the down special. We got caught. We'll have to see what can be. I got scared there for a second.
I don't know what happened, but you know what? It worked out. That's all that needs to happen. And this is actually doable. I've seen me brawlers make these comebacks. If we get a thrupper combo going, if we keep stealing the up B too, Yeast has a chance to make something work here. Just needs a couple good reads.
That was a really chunky, nice little command grab. But at the same time, right now, FloppyFail is just like trying to bait out the Yeast jumps. Which I don't blame. How many times have been thrown out there left and right? Charge shot won't land, but the down tilt, yep. Check the run in, check the dash. Saying hell no, and a run back going in. The dynamic is really funny. FloppyFail's like having a whole conversation, and Yeast is just only responding with like nods and shakes of the head.
Yeah. It's also it's a different from the win versus the loss. Yeast was a lot more talkative after winning, and now you see the loss, and it's like, all right, time to lock in.
I'll lock in.
No more conversation, just winning.
Just Brawler. Yeah, see, it continues on forward, just stalking, and he's just like,
Damn, not the mimicry of the sip too. Yeah. FloppyFail, what are you doing?
I don't know. We'll have to see. A giant center platform to work. We have Fragments of Sorrows playing on there on Hollow Bastion. Seems to be a pretty popular counter pick from how many times we've been seeing it already within this bracket. But I kind of talked about it earlier, remember? I'm kind of scared about how many times Yeast jump has been caught.
Yeah, it's a habit, and it's starting to get figured out by FloppyFail. It's something that you're just seeing more and more often. Yeast is getting called on. The flip jump, too, kind of falling into the same category. Usually going for the kick after as well to kind of get some extra space that you've seen.
Ew.
Yeast is starting to become a little bit predictable, and Floppy's definitely picking up on it.
I mean, it's kind of hard to, though, right, at the same time, because, like, you are a character that tries to run in there against one that has, like, so many of these options, the aerial, the projectile. It's kind of hard to get into the habit, but great little moment. Whoa, that spike was real scary. It could have landed, but that ain't safe, but the DI is good enough. Staying alive and reads out the air dodge, shot straight to the chest as FloppyFail gets stock number 1.
Yeast keeps going for the spike, and I gotta say, I love it. I'm looking at this stage more and more, though, and I can't really figure out the counterpick logic here. And I think it mostly boils down to the center platform and trying to get thrupper kills from that. Because I know it's another instance where the camera is kind of close to the blast zone, so you can get some cheesy stuff like that. But it's also just a very wide space that Samus can make a lot of use out of.
Yeah, and also at the same time, which I kind of get why like the thrupper is like kind of catching it out. That thing comes out frame 3. It's a scary move, and as well
as you, bro.
Yeah, it's literally like, to put it in perspective, it's Game & Watch up B, just without the invuln frames at the start.
It's Game & Watch up B if it killed, which is crazy.
And that's a huge lead. And missing out on the up air afterwards. And that's one of the big problems here too. Me brawlers love it when you can just kind of like autopilot, utilize all.
Uh-oh.
No, wait, what?
It happened again. What the hell is that?
I swear that's not real, right?
It's supposed to go the other way. The me brawler is supposed to up B combo you to death, not vice